Hello everyone, welcome back to our class. It has been few weeks already that you have learned online. So this is the 4 week of grammar and academic writing class. Okay. Lesson. What did we learn last week? The same question that I already asked before we start the new lesson. Past simple and past continuous tense. So when do we use past simple? Anyone remember? We use past simple to express the action that happened in the past with the exact time, or when you want to tell the story that happened in the past time. So that we use past simple tense. So now let's move to our new lesson. What are we going to learn today? We will learn present perfect tense and the differences between past simple and present perfect tense. With present perfect tense. When do we use present perfect? Have you learned it before? First of all, it's quite similar to past simple that we express the activity that happened in the past. But when you don't want to express the exact time or the time is not important, then you just use present perfect tense. For example, like I have watched Frozen 2 movie. I don't want to mention when that I have watched it. Second one, when we talk about the activity that happened in the past and continue up to now. For example, she has studied English for 3 years. She has been studying English for 3 years already. Up to now, she's still studying. And the last one, when you use with some word here, never, ever, already, or yet, that you have to use present perfect tense. So here is the form of present perfect. As you can see here, we need to use subject plus have or has with he, she, it, plus the verb participle or verb 3. Have you ever heard about verb participle, or some people say verb 3? Last week we have learned about past simple, but this one we learn about past participle. In general rule, to create past participle is similar to past simple. You just add ed to the verb with the verb regular verb. You can see here I put also past simple and past participle. Like walk, we change to walk with ed, and past participle remain the same, walk with ed. And the verb that end with consonant plus y, then you change y to ied, as you can see, like study here and study here. And the verb that end with e already, for example, like arrive, then you just add d to the verb, arrived, and past participle still arrived. And here are the irregular verb. Remember, in the past, it's very hard to remember, right? But you have no choice. You have to remember it. So here are some verbs that I give you, but you have to learn more by your own. Here is verb past, and here is verb past participle. It's something different. Like cut is remain the same in past simple and also past participle. Cut, cut, cut. But some verbs completely change from past simple and past participle. Verb write, past simple change to wrote, and past participle change to written. Speak change to spoke, spoken. Eat, ate, eaten. Make, made, made. Drink, drank, drunk. Run, ran, run. Take, took, taken. Buy, bought, bought. So you have to go through it by your own with other irregular verbs. So here is the form of present perfect tense in positive form, negative form, and question form. In positive form, you just use with have and has with the verb participle. For example, like I have tried sushi before. And if you want to change it into negative form, you just add not in between have and the verb participle. You can see the example here. I have not tried sushi before. And if you change to question, you just move have to the front. So have you tried sushi before? Or if you have question word like WA question, then you just add in the front. So here are more examples of present perfect tense. I have finished my homework. We haven't finished our homework yet. Have you finished your homework? And here is another example. We just add not to between have or has with verb participle. Any question to create present perfect tense? I hope not, right? But if you have question, please ask to our teacher personal telegram or you have the group. So now look at past simple and present perfect tense. What is the difference? When should I use past simple and when should I use present perfect tense? So complicated? Look at the example here. When I say the time that I have watched the movie Frozen 2, then I would say I watched Frozen 2 movie last month. I mentioned the time, so I must use past simple tense. But if I just want to tell about my experience, I don't want to tell the time that I have watched the movie, I'm sorry. So I just put I have already watched Frozen 2. Look at the second example. He went to Thailand to join the seminar in 2019. So now it's 2020 already. So it means that he went to Thailand in the past already, last year already. So when I mention about the time, then I must use past simple tense. He went. But if I just want to mention about his experience, that he has been to Thailand twice, so I just use present perfect tense. Look at another example. We finished the class 1 hour ago. For example, like it is 10 a.m. already. So we have finished the class 1 hour ago. It means that we have finished the class since 9 a.m. So if you want to mention that you have to use past simple. But if right now we are still in the class, then you would say, I haven't finished the class yet. Normally we study like from 7 to 10, and now it's just 9 o'clock. So you haven't finished the class yet. You need to sit in the class for 1 more hour. When you want to express the activity or the action that happened up to now, then you use present perfect tense. Okay, so now move to the comparison between past simple and present perfect. We use past simple to answer the question what time or when. Or we can say to express the action or the activity that happened in the past with the exact time. Or when you want to tell the story that happened in the past time, one activity followed by another. And we use past simple with the word ago. How about present perfect tense? Here it is. We use present perfect tense to talk about the past action with no exact time. or you don't want to mention the time, or the time is not important at all, or you just want to show your experience only in the past, no exact time. Second one, when we talk about the past action, but it is continue up to now, continue to the present, it hasn't finished yet. And the last one, we use present perfect tense with just, not ago, ago with past simple, just with present perfect. Okay, hope it is clear for you to differentiate between past simple and present perfect tense. So I will attach the exercise for you, the homework for you in the separate file. And if you finish it, take the picture and send back to me. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any question, please free to ask. We will clarify it together. Thank you. Bye-bye.